Alright, so welcome to the third part of this video. In the first two videos, we saw how to use TrueFoundry to track your experiments and deploy your model to a Kubernetes cluster. And in the last part, we are going to show how to put together a web app, which is a business-facing Streamlit app, but leverages the power of Grid.io. So Grid.io is a library which allows you to build a model input-output system which is designed specifically for machine learning, and Streamlit, on the other hand, allows you to build any generic Python apps. What we have done is we have integrated these two apps along with our TrueFoundry experiment tracking and model deployment services, so that the three of them comes together really neatly and you can get the power of all three of them together. So again, let's look at the code. So this is the same inference function that you had written as is for your deployment, except for the fast API. And now I'm going to show you how little code that you need to add to basically get a full-fledged app running. So I'm literally adding one command which generates the app and the other command that just reads the dataset. And that's pretty much it. And because you can see that this is completely integrated with ML Foundry, which is the experiment tracking system of TrueFoundry, you can leverage the entire power of the dataset and all that you have logged here. And that's it. Once we have this thing ready, we run this one command, Streamlit run, and then we provide the path to this file. So this is called iris recording, and then app.py, and that's it. And after this, we see that the app is up and running for us. Let's go ahead and hit this URL. And this takes a little bit to load because we are kind of loading the data set here. So it takes a while to come back. And while it is coming back, I also want to showcase that this here we have internally integrated Streamlit and Grid.io, so which is our internal package called Streamlit Grid.io. And here you are getting the power of Grid.io, and you could pretty much do anything arbitrary that you wanted to do with Streamlit. So for example, if you wanted to do like a header, you can add that. If you wanted to do like data frame, you can print a data frame, or pretty much anything that you literally wanted to add from Streamlit, you could keep adding that code and it would just keep showing up on your dashboard. Now let's go back and we see that our dashboard is up and running. Again, we can provide inputs to our model manually, and we can get to see our model's predictions. And if we don't want to do that, you can also see that we have a lot of examples that are preloaded. So as a user, you can actually select these examples. So for example, if I just click here, it updates all of these inputs here. Sometimes it's easier, like if you have a lot of inputs, users may not want to add it one by one. So we actually preload these examples for you, and maybe you want to change the value of one of these inputs. And that's it. You submit the button again, it hits your inference API, and you can see that this will change your predictions. And while that is happening, just to show you the power of the full power of Streamlit, maybe I want to show like a success message that app deployed successfully. So we can go check this out here as well. If we refresh this page, I think we should start seeing a success message. But again, because I've refreshed this page, it just takes a little bit to load the data set as well. And by the way, so this message just came up, and you could pretty much add anything successfully here. And changing different types of inputs is literally a matter of providing the type of input. So here you have number, but it could very well be a text, it could be an image, it could be a data frame, it could be any different type of input. All you have to do is just change the type of input here, and that creates the entire UI for you. And this is the power of Grid.io that we are leveraging inside. Thanks for listening.